Okay, picture it. It's May 2025. I am in a hotel room in Chicago, all by myself. I've been crocheting for well over 50 years, and I don't know how to mosaic crochet. I know it's sad. So, happenstance just happened to, um, I guess fortune was in our favor. And I ended up hanging out and having a sleepover party with Erin from Juniper and Oakes. And I sat down with the master herself, and she walked me through the process and taught me how to mosaic crochet. And I was able to create my first mosaic crochet swatch. I don't know if you're like me. I am an old dog and I don't like learning new tricks. And so I avoid learning new things because it feels like it's going to be so hard. Well, it ends up that it was not so hard. So I wanted to bring Erin on to encourage you to give this technique a try. If you haven't tried mosaic crochet before, it is so beautiful and so versatile, and you can make such beautiful things with it. So let me welcome my friend Erin from Juniper and Oaks, and we are going to talk about mosaic crochet this morning. Hi, Erin.
Hey Pam, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm just enjoying summer.
Woo.
um, Yeah. So I always tell everyone that you're the queen of mosaic, and there might be other people out there who think maybe someone else is queen. I know there's a lot of people who do mosaic crochet, but you happen to be in my world, and so when I think of mosaic crochet, I think of you and your lovely blankets that I see behind you right now. They're so gorgeous.
Thank
Um,
you.
I just love
Ah,
them. And the way that you serve the crochet community with your crochet alongs and you help people learn this incredible skill and make these beautiful blankets is just amazing to me. So I was wondering if you could just first tell us a little bit about yourself and when did you learn to mosaic and what was
sure.
that like for you?
Uh, I'm Erin Taves. I'm the owner, crocheter, designer behind Juniper and Oakes. I design and sell mosaic crochet patterns mostly these days, but I just like to teach adventurous crocheters how to do fun and interesting stitches that might be challenging to them. And then, yeah, we learn them together in crochet alongs. So I've been crocheting since I was little. My mom taught me when I was like, I don't know, 8 years old. And, it was just like a little kid hobby. And then it was just something I did every now and then growing up. But then, like, basically, once I got to college, it was, you always saw me with a hook in my hand. So I've been crocheting for a long, long time. And really, when I became a mom, I have three small children. I is when I really started getting into it, like, as a business because I needed something else that was like a me thing. So I started crocheting things to sell, and then after joining your program and realizing I hate making the same thing over and over again, I decided to start designing, and I've been doing that since 2020. Hard to believe it's 2025 now. So I've just been designing for 5 years, and then I've been doing mosaic for I think I first learned 3 years ago. No, I think I learned in 2020. I can't remember. So the way I learned is I had a tester for she tested a lot of my patterns, and then she was like, "Oh, hey, this group I'm in, we're doing a crochet along with mosaic crochet. All these designers are designing a different section. Like, would you design a section of mosaic crochet to put in the crochet along?" And I was like, "Sure." And did I even hear about mosaic crochet before that?
Like I can
No.
learn anything.
I was like, I'm like a yes person. So I always, like, in our family, our motto is like, we always try something once. So I tried that. And so before I even like crocheted a mosaic piece, I designed one, but it did not turn out so good
Oh no.
because if you know anything about mosaic crochet, it's just a technique where the stitches got to line up. And anyway, so I had reached out to a bunch of different designers and I asked them, hey, like, what am I doing wrong? And they're like, try crocheting it up and then you'll learn like how to design it. I'm like, oh, okay. And so that's what I did. Like once I crocheted it and realized I couldn't do that and like try to figure, okay, how do I make that design? Then I got it and I never turned back.
So
Well,
I love that you didn't give up when it was hard in the beginning.
I can do hard things.
You know, that's my favorite thing when people persevere through difficult things. And that's how you learn, and that's how you do things. And then you found something that you love.
Yeah.
So I love that for you.
Thanks.
So Mosaic feels to me to be trending right now. I feel like a lot of people, I think, so I see it on TikTok. I see you on TikTok. I see others on TikTok with Mosaic. And I think just the aesthetic of it is so striking that people are like, wait, how do I do that?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that has probably led to where it is right now with people being like, wait, I need to learn that. But I don't know. This is like totally new to me. Do you feel like that's the same? Do you feel like it's growing right now in popularity?
I think so. I mean, it's hard to know because like that's my world, and so I'm like, yes, I'm like, doesn't everybody do mosaic crochet? But yeah, I've seen a lot more people post about it, and people like not just designers, but like crocheters who are finding people's patterns and then being like, look, this is easier than I thought it would be. And isn't it so cool? I love it, like because you're right, it does look so striking. If I may say so myself, I mean they're my patterns, but like it looks intricate and it looks complicated and it looks like I could never crochet that, you know, like maybe
Like,
when I'm
oh,
like
color changes. No.
right, or if I heard, yeah, like what about all the tangles of the yarn? Ah. But like once you learn how to do it, you realize, okay, there are no color changes. The only color changes are at the end of every row, you fasten off the one color, and then the next row you start with a brand new color, and you're only using that one strand, that one color for the whole thing. So your yarns don't get tangled.
Yeah.
And I mean that's like the biggest thing that people are like, what? How does that even happen? And then
even the border, like the whole tucking the ends issue when you have so many, even just, you know, rows of different colors, and you end up with all of these strands on your ends, and you have a special way of doing your border that takes
yeah,
care of that as well. And
yeah,
so it removes all the objections. Like there's not really color work. There's not really a massive tucking the ends issue.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because so here I'll just show if you guys
yeah.
don't know, like here's all the ends you talk about because when you start a new row and when you end it, you fasten off and so each end has an end. You know, each row has two ends. And people are like, oh my gosh, the ends, like how are you gonna weave those in? What do we do? Oh no. And so I've got, I mean, you could weave them all in. Some people do that. And I recommend that if it's a small project and you're like, okay, I could weave in some ends, that's fine. This is going to be like a shawl. So what I'm going to do, I'm either going to like add more strands to like beef up the fringe, or I do like a fun twisted fringe to like make the ends look pretty. It's fun. But like what you're talking about, I do what's called an envelope border. I do this on all my blankets. And I crochet two borders, one on the outside or back side, one on the front side. And then I seam them together. And all the ends just get wrapped up inside. No weaving of ends. And like seriously, I think the only end you would have to weave in is like when you fasten off your border at the very, very end. So it's like one end. Unless like sometimes I run out of yarn like mid-row and then you have those ends back there. But hey, it's so yeah, no ends, no color change. And then another objection I get a lot of times is like, well, it's too complicated, it's too advanced. You're only going to use single crochet and double crochet, the two like most basic stitches. And those are the stitches you need to know. I mean, granted, you're going to be working them in different spots, but it's really just knowing on your stitch, like what's the front loop and what's the back loop. And other than that, I teach you everything. You got this.
Yeah. So I think for me, the only downside is it's not mindless crochet. Like you're not just zoning out and crocheting without thinking or looking at the pattern. You are looking at the chart, and you are paying attention. And so, we get into different moods. Sometimes you want mindless crochet, and sometimes you want to create something that's intricate and beautiful, and people are going to be like, wow, what did you make? So if you're the type of person who's like in the mood to make something amazing like that, then I think it's for you. And honestly, you get to do as many rows as you want to do. It's not like, go ahead.
I mean, I'm going to interrupt you right there because yes, these gingerbread houses, they're like 2 different color. Okay, so that's 100, like about 100 stitch repeat. So that's a lot. You're gonna have to like definitely pay attention to that. And like most of these, yes, you're gonna have to pay attention. Here I'm making this, and it's like an 8 stitch repeat, and really, parts in there is like a 4 stitch, because it's almost the same. So this, it becomes like once you learn the first couple rows, it's mindless.
Good. Okay.
You just kind of know where the stitches are, and you don't have to really pay much attention. And then I have like other patterns too that are like zigzags, and it's like 3 stitches. You just so.
Right. So
I have it both. So if you want if you want like an intricate pattern and you want to like focus and like create crazy art, I gotcha. And if you want to just do mindless crochet, don't give up on Mosaic because it's possible. We got it too.
Great. All right. If anyone here is interested and they're like, okay, I'm already in, how do you teach people? We're going to talk about the big thing that you're doing in just a second, but typically, how are you teaching people how to mosaic?
Yes. So the biggest way I teach people is once or twice a year, I have a crochet along on my website. And usually it's a free crochet along. And what I do before it starts is I teach you how to do like a little tiny swatch. And so when you get on my email list, I just email you that swatch. I'm like, hey, we're just going to practice this. It comes with the written instructions. It comes with the chart and video tutorials. So you're not like left alone, like trying to figure out how to do this. Mm-hmm. We make a little swatch together, and then, we make bigger blankets. Like right now, this one just got over. It's Christmas in July.
Christmas.
And this is just one that we created together in my community. So the pattern lives free online. I tell everybody about it through my newsletter and on social media. And then I have a Facebook group where people post pictures of their progress. They ask questions. They're like, I do not understand this, or whatever. And people just learn together that way.
That's great. I love that.
Again, if like a big blanket project, because I just go all in. I can't do anything small. But if you don't want to just jump into a big blanket project, like you can follow the little swatches I have that are free online, free video tutorials. And then you can use them to create scarves or just coasters or just like little things to practice. So don't let like a huge blanket get in your way, because these can be transformed into anything you want.
That's amazing. There's a couple questions. Let's see. Sarah Dawn's Designs asked, I've never heard of mosaic crochet. Is it similar to mosaic knitting? Do you know?
I don't know much about knitting. I know that it's people talk about it, how it's similar, but I have no idea.
Okay. All right. So go to juniperoakes.com, OAKES.com, and get on Erin's list. Or if you have an opt-in form that you want to throw into the chat, you are welcome to do that.
Okay.
We'll put one in the description as well. I'll put all Erin's links in the description so everyone has it after we're done.
So I tried just posting this. This is like my little doodads pattern, what we learned for the gingerbread, like just this little tan part. So there's a link for that. I tried to post it, but you're gonna have to do it because it's
okay.
It won't let me.
There you go. Oops, wait, I sent it back to you.
You posted it back to me.
Comments. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. And
all right. So there is. You can hop on Erin's list through that link.
Okay, that link is actually just to my website, and it's for a quick little swatch.
Awesome. And so that answers the next question, which is there an easy beginner one to try?
Mhm.
And did you send me another link? Oh,
Yeah,
this is
so that one, this one's the mailing list link that,
okay.
yeah, I'll send you the little doodad.
But the next question was, is there a beginner one? And so they could find that at that link that we posted.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
the little beginner swatch, you can give that a try. The one mistake I made, even when Erin was sitting next to me, was not reading the instructions. I'm a really visual person. So I'm like, oh, I'll just look at the chart and I'll do that. And then I was like, what am I doing wrong? I'm like, I have all of the things in the wrong places. And she was like, well, if you look right there at the instructions say, and I was like, okay. So be sure to read the instructions, then look at the chart. The instructions will tell you what the chart means. So the chart is not like, oh, this is a colored in block, so I use the colored yarn here. Um, that's not what it means. So
Yes.
think you're a know-it-all like me.
I would say the chart is what it'll look like at the end. And you just look at, so for Mosaic Crochet on a chart, if there's a blank box, you're doing your single crochet in the back stitch. And if there's an X in the box, you're doing a double crochet down below. Well, I mean, watch the tutorial, you'll learn more about it. So that's what she's talking about, because the color doesn't matter. It's just the symbol.
Yeah. Yep. So I learned my lesson. So I learn lessons so you don't have to. That's my motto. All right, let's talk about the thing that's coming up.
Sure.
Because I wish I had a drum roll. Drum roll. Erin is hosting a summit where she is bringing together many, I'm not sure how many, mosaic designers to help you learn and execute amazing mosaic crochet projects. So why don't you tell us a little bit about when that is, how they can, I have a link, I think. Hang on. I did save it, but I've since copied other stuff. So let me just grab your.
While you get that, I'm going to talk about it. So, yes, I am hosting an event called the Mosaic Crochet Summit. It is a free online event. It's kind of like when I talk to people who have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm like, it's like a conference, but it's all online. So there's 15 of us who are speaking, and I'm doing multiple presentations. So I don't know how many presentations there are, but at least 15 presentations on different aspects of mosaic crochet. And it starts August 15th and goes through the 17th. And during that weekend, it's a Friday through Sunday. The presentations will release at a certain time every day, sort of like attending a presentation at a conference. And then you have, if you can't watch it live, you have 24 hours to watch the replays. So that's cool. It's handy. Different than a conference because, hey, you can watch the replays.
Right.
And so, and then there's also like a community, a Facebook group where you can like talk more about it. You can ask questions during it. And it just like a fun place to meet other people who are also interested in this. So in that way, it's kind of like also a crochet circle, like in your community, but it's all online. So anyone around the world can participate in this. You don't have to have a budget to participate in it. It's free, and you're going to learn so much. So the first presentation I'm giving is just the basics of overlay mosaic crochet, and like what we've been talking about, where we're going to go into the nitty-gritty, show you a chart, walk you through it. So then there's also other presentations on different types of mosaic crochet, because yes, it gets complicated. There's lots of different kinds. Like you can do mosaic crochet with Tunisian crochet. So we have someone talking about that.
Wow.
There's a type where instead of cutting off at the end of each row, I have never tried this, so I need to watch a presentation and learn. You go back the other way and like do special stitches to go the other way, and then you grab the next color. So you go 2 rows of one color and then 2 rows of the next. So that's called inset mosaic. We're going to have a presentation on that. Moogly, she's coming on and she's going to talk about how to use mosaic crochet with like other traditional crochet types, like combining techniques into awesome stuff. There's just, I mean, there's so much. There's even a presentation on if you're too scared to even try, like, you know, talking yourself through it, and like, you know, there's a presentation for you, even if you're like, if you need to get over that mindset of like, I can't try, it's too hard. So there's something for everybody. And then people who know how to do mosaic crochet, there is stuff for you too. So there's some people out there, you know, in the comments here that already know how to do it. There's stuff for you because Nikki from Nikki's Homemade Crafts, she's coming on. She's doing a presentation on making reversible. This is a reversible blanket, and I do like easy peasy reversible, which I think I saw Farron asked, is it reversible, beginner friendly? The only thing, you just have like one extra kind of stitch you need to know. So I think you, as a, you know, somewhat advanced crocheter, I think you could figure it out. But Nicole's presentation, I'm like blown away, is instead of having it be like opposite on the back, it's like the same colors on the back. But I don't know. Some sort of.
So it's reversible.
It's like reversible. It's the same on both sides. And I'm like, guys, witchcraft. How are you doing that? So, yeah, I cannot wait to watch that one. So there's something for everybody.
Let's see. So this would really be beneficial if you've been wanting to try Mosaic. I'm going to check it out. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's going to be great for beginners or people wanting to try, and people who know how to do it already, who want to learn new techniques. So I love that about Summit, that you can go in ahead of time, look at the schedule, and be like, okay, this class, these are the ones for me. I'm going to be sure to check those out. And then if I have time, I'll watch the other ones. And you don't have to feel overwhelmed of like, what are you talking about? 15 sessions in 3 days, right? So people don't have to get overwhelmed. You can pick the ones that you're interested in. And I think there's an opportunity to have long-term access. So if you're a beginner, you can watch the beginning classes now. And as you get better, then you can watch the replays later down the road if you take advantage of that opportunity. So lots of great fun is to be had. I'm excited about this for you. And I'm excited for the community. I think more and more people are going to learn how to do it. And I can't wait to see like mosaic cardigans or mosaic sweaters. I'm looking forward to your mosaic scarf. I think I could probably tackle a scarf. You know, I like my 1 hour projects, right? I'm just like not a long-term project girl. So I'm looking for like I could see mosaic pot holders, those kinds of things that would be more my speed, because I don't like big projects.
Definitely. I mean, later on, this is not to do with the event, but I'm doing like a mosaic hat, stuff right up your alley. It's possible. It can be done. And the nice thing is you can use different kinds of yarn. Like I know you like to use the bulky, chunky, or whatever kind you like to use. Yes, you can do that as well and just make it even faster.
Awesome. Really fun. All right. How can people find you? I mean, I know we told them where your website is, but what about online? I know I see you a lot on TikTok because that's where they're pushing your content to me right now. The algorithm knows me. I think it knows like who my friends are. So it's like, here's your girls doing their thing.
Stuff. So you can find me. Really, I'm at most of the places. I pop here and there in most of them, but mostly I'm on Instagram and more recently TikTok and Facebook at Juniper and Oakes at all the things. It's just my whole business name, just one word. And I like to post fun reels, both engaging, sometimes funny. I don't know. And I'm not very consistent, but you can find me at all the places. We have a lot of fun over at my Facebook group. It's the Juniper and Oakes Crochet Community Facebook group on Facebook, obviously. And I don't know. I'm just really excited. Oh, so I'm also on YouTube. Yes, at Juniper and Oakes. I post tutorials, mostly mosaic crochet tutorials, or really any interesting stitches. I've got a few just like of those. I I post all sorts of yarn-related content, whether it's unboxing videos or vlogs or whatever happens to strike my fancy. Yes.
Awesome.
So that's where you can find me, and I hope to find you at those places as well. And I want to thank you, Pam, for one, encouraging me to do the summit. I feel like at your in-person event last year, and probably before that, you were like, Erin, you need to do a Mosaic Crochet Summit. And I had been toying with the idea. I'm like, should I do it? Should I do it? I'm like, no, like, who am I? I can't do it. So
You're the queen. Come on.
both you and Hortense at Colorado, they were like the same night. You guys were like, host a summit. I'm like, okay, I guess I have to.
I'm so glad that you are.
And you've gone ahead and you are sponsoring the summit, and that has been very helpful to one, get over the imposter syndrome-y stuff, and two, I mean, there's a lot of tech that goes behind these summits, and if this goes off without a hitch, it's a miracle. And
okay, let me just tell you, it's not going to go off without a hitch. I promise. So let's get curious. So when the thing goes wrong, send me a message. Be like, found it.
Exactly.
Nobody can access their recordings or whatever. It's always going to be, there will be something.
Right. So, maybe you get like a prize if you find something crazy.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Just lean into the curiosity of what's it going to be and know that whatever it is fixable. And okay, so now we're doing a little bit of coaching, but
okay.
There will be summits draw a lot of people. Like a lot, your numbers, right? And so when the thing goes wrong, you're going to get a lot of messages. And it's easy to take those and be like, everyone's complaining about me. And really, most of them are just informational of like, hey, such and such a link is broken. And it's like, such and such a link is broken. Hey, such and such a link is broken. And now you've got 20 messages saying such, and you're feeling like I'm such a terrible person. The thing is broken. Everyone's mad. Don't do that to yourself. So I just want to encourage you that just because there's numbers doesn't mean there's emotion behind it. It's okay for things to get broken. All right. And you reach out to your coach, and your coach will love on you.
I'm probably reaching out a lot lately. I mean, coming up here shortly. Sorry.
That's totally fine.
There's a video game over here that's
nice.
Taking precedent. Yeah, that's not working right now. We'll find something else. I know. See, we're having tech issues over here.
Aw.
No.
All right. Let me just check the messages. So I took a look at Doodad's motif, and at first glance, it looks like it's similar concept to mosaic knitting. It's something between mosaic knitting and double knitting, which helps my brain see how it goes together. Awesome. Great. I don't know anything about knitting. I wish I did, but I don't know. All right. I'm going to let you go. Get back to your planning. I know there's a lot going on before your summit starts in just over 2 weeks. Is it just over 2 weeks? When does it start?
I mean, it starts 2 weeks from today.
All right. Let's get ready. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and go. All right. This is it. The runway. So I'm excited for you. I can't wait to join in as many presentations as I can and in your Facebook group. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone there. So go register and go follow Erin in all the places. Go join her Facebook group. And we will see you Monday with a new episode of Crochet Business Chat. Thank you all for being here. Thanks, Erin. It was great talking to you.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Happy crochet.
Bye, everyone.